This right here is Crystal Isles. A vast and beautiful map which I kinda ruined by adding a bunch of mods. Here, you see these predators? These boys are scary, okay? They just tear you apart. Okay, take a look at this bug though. This bug, this right here. It's not a bug, it's not from like glitches and PC and thingies, but look at this bug. Bro, it could rip your Therizinosaurus apart, literally. But take a look at this crocodile. Just giant crocodile fighting what looks like an oversized duck, okay? And now, wait for the moment. There! The duck goes flying, the crocodile just yeeted it up into the sky. Oh, this predator right here. A Mapusaurus. I have no idea how to pronounce it, okay? But I'll try to tame one of these things. Oh, look at what I did to that deer! Just look at the deer! Oh my god. I thought it would be fun to make my return to ARK that much more dramatic by adding, yeah, these creatures and many more. But instead of that, I ran into a lot of trouble. Welcome to 100 Days on Crystal Isles. Day 1. And the fun already started when I got to choose my name. We need a cool name. What are you? Put taming food in last item slot to This guy wants berries, doesn't it? Okay, wait. I'm going to get my first tame literally 2 seconds into spawning. Asian. I will have you, Asian dinosaur. And I will call you Kevin. Anyways, after taming Kevin, I started doing the average beginner things like getting a pickaxe, hatchet, bow, armor, and even a saddle to ride my newly tamed beast. Alright, Kevin, let's go on an adventure! Come on, Kevin! Go get some! Me and Kevin, we're cruising through the world. Me and Kevin, just my little Kevin. What are you? Ain't no way I'm about to tame a... After finding the just forget it. I am not pronouncing whatever that is. I found a dead sarco body which I could harvest up. I killed a stealing, backstabbing, flying leech after landing a great bola on him. And I got a campfire started up. After checking up on my friend Kim, I slowly crafted up some building pieces and started building a little camp. I also got narco berries with Kevin to start crafting up some narcotics. I also got a bed and found some new engrams when I leveled up. Should probably be a good thing to tell you now that I had zero idea what the mods I installed added. Like, literally, zero idea. All of these mods. The only mod that I knew anything about was ARK editions. But except for that, zero clue. Nothing. So I was practically a newborn baby, exploring the world for the very first time. However, most babies grow up with loving parents. However, this baby, on the other hand, this baby grew up surrounded by bloodthirsty dinosaurs. My little compound was also looking sweet, but I noticed a big looking duck nearby. Boy, do I love eating duck meat. So squishy, so floppy. Ah, yes! Why not fight and cook some meat up for myself? Yeah, not much happened. He ran off before I could flesh him and eat his meat. Anyways, I crafted a canoe. I guess because I wanted to head out exploring and looking for a metal spot. So I settled Kevin and headed out southwest. I think it's southwest. I'm really not all too good with the compass. What is that? What is that? What are you? What are you? Oh! Very scary. Please, stay calm. Stay calm. Run. What? Why is there a tiny Spinosaur on the beach? Why is there... Oh, we actually hit it. Why did I shoot this? Look how big that is in comparison to the frog. Bro, that's literally just a miniature Spino. It's the... Metal! Oh my god. Hey, we did it. We found a metal node. So after quickly establishing another baby base complete with forges and a smithy, I made some dodos sleep the eternal night. Wink, wink. And I got a crossbow. And now I headed out to look for a crystal wyvern to tame. Yeah, I gave you all that little moment of silence just to realize the mistake that I made here. If you realized it, don't comment on it yet. Or, no, do comment on it. I don't know. I don't know. But if you're already on your way down there to comment, okay, why not make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, okay? I've got like massive plans. Like the next 100 days are going to be insane. Not only that, okay? I've got like some insane collaborations planned with a bunch of your favorite content creators on ARK. Like, I swear, like these collaborations, they're going to be insane. The journey was scary, exciting, but most importantly, painful. But stuff was going to get far worse for a great man right here. Oh, now I'm actually dead. What you just saw wasn't me. You just saw was an optical illusion. Okay? Totally fake. Just like this respawn point. I did not respawn here. I respawned somewhere else. Just like this death. This is all an optical illusion. We're all hallucinating. You should all go drink some water. Yeah, okay, old ILegend. Okay, say what you want. Yeah, I died. The thumbnail tells you all that this is hardcore. Well, not anymore, okay? Moving on, I attempt to regain my stuff and settle the tiny boat again. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Oh. All an hallucination. God damn it! Oh my god, oh my... What? So after spending more time than is reasonable looking at these... Whoa. Nothing. I see nothing. Keep it family friendly. I see my dead body and looted this. Yes. But then the realization struck. No, I'm an idiot! No, I forgot! Level 65. However, balance must exist in life, like the yin-yang logo. And while discovering this very negative thing, a positive attribute happened. It's going to take him the whole horde, actually. 140. Lucky. And on day 5, I had an entire aquatic raptor squad. Man, on God, I felt like I was in some Jurassic World shit, boy. Like some Owen Grady raptor taming 4 raptors, okay? And look at their names. Boy, oh boy, I am Owen Grady. Back to the script. I carved the awesome spyglass to see statistics of dinosaurs and overall help with stuff. And now we're on to day 6. And hey, I just discovered another location filled with metal nodes. I wanted to set up camp here again, but I saw an opportunity to exact my revenge. And I took it, because, you know, everybody online keeps telling me like, revenge is not the best solution, violence isn't the best solution. I disagree, okay? I disagree. I think revenge is the best solution to anything in life. Anything and everything. After that, I got myself another outpost, but I would stay longer here than with my other base before. I did run into another seagull though. And not the cute and adorable seagulls we see sometimes. Seagulls that actually attack you and kidnap your loved children. Later that evening I learned all the beginner modded engrams, and I made a tribe. Tribe? Let's enter a tribe name. We need something professional, something with something insane, something so creative they couldn't even think of it. That's all we need. The following day started off great by taming another Asian dinosaur and using it to harvest narcos for narcotics. And a fitting name for a berry collector would have been Walter or Jesse, right? We'll make a Breaking Bad reference later down in this video, surely. I don't know. But anyways, look at this adorable little fella here, okay? This guy, a roly-poly. And so I injected it with my poisonous arrows, and it went sleepy. Oh yeah, I also crafted myself a long neck rifle. And a upgrade station, which I tried out on my crossbow. Ooh! It's going to make taming a breeze, I just realized. And it's cheap, it's really cheap actually. Yo! As per any ARK playthrough, you definitely need a PT, short for Ranodon. And would you look at that? Ah! Nice. And now we use our upgraded Crossy to one-shot this guy asleep. My lucky day didn't stop at that though, as there were trilobites at the beach where I could harvest for chitin. And there was a big boy I could harvest prime meat from. At the nighttime, while getting my PT Pteranodon, I attempted to fight an overgrown barracuda fish. I'm on land! Oh my god! What is this fish doing? Okay. Oh, that looks grotesque. Day 8. Now day 8 was pretty eventful. As eventful as any other day in ARK. Spirit of the ARK? Congratulations, Arriver. You have mastered the ARK. Use this token to claim a worthy Dilong tame. Generic artifact 3. Wait, you can't... Now you must understand. This thing sounded very exciting to me. Think about it. Just those words alone. You are worthy of possessing a Dilong tame. So using my PT, I flew over to this blood crystal spot, because I could find a very easy artifact here, and journeyed 3 to the Dilong. I then carefully traveled over to the Crystal Wyvern Den and found another artifact, before continuing around the canyon when I discovered a brand new alpha mini-boss. The alpha is dying. I can't hit it. Ouch, how much damage was that? 79. Yeah, no. Dinos! Oh, I love Dinons. Carchars! Oh, Acros! Oh, those are amazing. These two fellas over there, amazing. What is that? Dinochirus. That's from the Hunter vs. Hunted. Oxalia. Also from the Hunter vs. Hunted. Gigant spines. Okay. Here it is. This is what I was talking about. Oh, we did it. We did it. We got the Dilong. But I wasn't quite finished here yet. That alpha was lower HP than its original 20,000. So the dumbest that I was, decided to pretend to be one of those Sigma males with their Patrick Bateman personalities and focus all of my attention on beating the alpha. Hey! Maybe once we defeat this thing, we will finally get the attention of an e-girl. It's too easy! It's too easy! Only took freaking forever. 29 levels! 29 levels! Oh my god, yes! Killing that alpha was really easy, so I saw no reason to complain. Look at my level now, I mean. We did it! Unlocking level 70 engrams was one thing, but another was that I could finally make up for my stupid mistakes before and go after some tropical wyverns. All good though, since I had it home. Well, not really a home. More like a... How would you even call something like this? Outpost? No. Shack? No. Foundations? Yeah, that sounds better. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. I crafted flak, okay? Because the foragers were basically cooking the entire duration of my trip, so I could. Oh, and I decided to use the upgrader some more on my new flag. Apparently. There goes all of my metal. Oh, we have one of the most insane armor pieces now. Okay, this is too OP. No, this is actually way too OP. Yeah, I didn't quite like how overpowered it was. Honestly felt like I was one of those car guys from Fast and Furious. Buying one car, then installing NOS. Better boss sounds, rev engine. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? Et voila. Et blah blah. Blah 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 blah. No, wait. Yes! Stop. Time to get a dragon to dragon these nuts across your face, yeah? At the beginning of day 10, I located a higher level tropical wyvern. And since higher only means better, I'm sorry short people, but that's simply the truth. I wanted to tame it. But before that, witness my idiocy and ignorance play out in the field. This guy can spit himself! I'm sorry, please. After taming our new dragon, I made a couple of building pieces for a permanent base of operations. It would be the greatest thing you'd have ever witnessed in your whole little existence, okay? And on day 11, I headed out on the mission of finding the most fitting place to settle down. I found what I wanted. A perfect, large, wide, open pillar with a lot of resources around. It only took me the whole day to find this proper location. Well, anyways, over these next few days I did nothing but focus on building my base. Day 12, harvest stone and wood, craft structures, bigger base, die a little bit more on the inside in between building. Day 13, harvest stone and wood, steal a wild and injured 140 ankylo, harvest some more, continue building the base. Oh, look, the base is starting to take shape. Wonder if the fans already see what I'm going for. Yes, oh yes, I did indeed make a tiny penis box. People call my humor either childish or ruthless. Personally, I find myself the funniest guy on earth. Don't you think so as well, Mrs. Ankylo? Oh, you remember that duck meat I craved from one of the first days? I finally found some other wild specimens and attempted to bring them down. Second one is taking some shots. Look me in the eyes. Tell me what you see! Perfect paradise! How? How are you not dead? Yeah. Huh. I also started constructing my irrigation system, but with one of the worst breaks in history it was not easy. So I gave up and wanted an easier solution, which are grapples. Man, I sure do love grapples. They make me feel like I'm Spider-Man. But they need cementing paste to be crafted. So on day 14 I went out exploring, trying to find beaver dams. What? Alpha Dino-Gyrus. And a 145 Dino-Gyrus. No, we need our beavers. We need the beavers. We need beavers. And after we've got the beavers, we can kill those things, okay? Tyranno-Titan. Oh, red circle. Okay, we want to get beaver dams, but a red circle on Crystal Isles? Wait. It's all blueprints. Darn, wow. Beavers. And where there are beavers, there are dams. And there are acros. Come on. Yeah, this. Why do you exist? Not tameable. What? Rapid regen? Oh lord. No. All I wanted to do was kill that Lytherer. See what it drops. That's all I wanted to do. That's all my mission was. I didn't want to do anything with you Camaras. Where the hell is its body? Its corpse. It doesn't exist. Okay. They are passive tames. Only 3 roll primes. Or are they? They are not. They are not. They are not. They are not. So how do you tame it? How do you tame something that's passive? Well, it's not. Oh, I don't want to be feared today. A 135. That's beautiful. Do 3 more dams. On my way back home, I traveled a different route than before, trying to find some new creatures or potential future teams like that Karchar. Once I returned home and crafted the grapples, I continued building my bricked up pipe even more. Why can't I place any grapples? What? Wait, no, is it because of aberration? Yeah, get it out of you. Cough up and laugh and wheeze and round. I'm a total idiot that has to tame a griffin rather than use any grapples because grapples, unbeknownst to me, do not work on this map. Day 15 started off by crafting an Argentavis trap, thinking such a trap could work for taming a griffin. I also renamed my Ankylo. Or well, not really a rename, more like a naming name. And Roly-Poly was there. Man, this map sure does love dealing me the good cards in life. Just watch while I fly through the Griffin's ravine and look at all of the levels on them. A level 150! 150 with less stats into oxygen. Oh, we're so lucky. Oh, we're lucky. Oh my god. My friends, we got RNGesus on our side today. So I set up my Argent trap, expecting the 150 to fly in it as smoothly as possible. That did not happen. Oh lord, it doesn't fit. Okay. So I had to improvise by harvesting some more rocks and woods to craft some door opening thingies. Okay. Oh my god, it's locked. Oh, thank you for your cooperation. 126 damage, that's wonderful. How many levels into melee? 27 and 29 into HP, nice. Wonderful and wonderful indeed. Even more wonderful was my face expression when it went sleepy sleepy. Man, these events really remind me of the kids I got locked up in my basement. As the griffin went down on the morning of day 16, I now had to gather prime meat, which I thought would be a simple and fast task done a little under a minute. But as with most things, I make mistakes. Lots of mistakes. And I am often also mistaken. In life, things are difficult even though they sound easy to accomplish. Gathering prime on a private server sounds easy, but it is actually hard. Gathering an egg from a wyvern trench similarly sounds easy when in fact it is very challenging. And for all of my non-ARK viewers, a great example would be speaking to a beautiful woman. It sounds very easy, but it is actually the opposite. It is very hard in practice. Anyways, I found a Postasuchus nest and it was heavily guarded. A Postasuchus egg! We must get that. But it's guarded heavily by basilisks. So I lured all of these creatures away, and I stole the egg. Later that day the griffin tamed up, and I named him Mustang. Because similarly to Mustang cars, griffins are extremely fast when they want to be, and ruin your ears just as much as one of those cars going by at full speed. Griffins are very similar to a car now that I'm thinking about it. Their base is good and all, but with upgrades? Oh boy, we can turn this griffin into a machine. So after finishing up my irrigation system, I headed over to an alpha carno I spotted a couple of days back and started tearing him apart. That's no Argentavis! Why is boy so fast? That right there is a Harpagornis. Oh, I want that. It's like a super fast Argentavis. And it's a 145, right? Wow. Finally, now we can enjoy the beauty of high speeds and high stamina as one. I conveniently opened a red drop and found an oil pump. I say conveniently because I got it right next to the giant oil spot on Crystal Isles, located right between the snow, cherry blossom and electric floaty balls biome. I'm sure the Americans are loving this part. After that I traveled around some more, making sure to enjoy both the Mustang and the scenery. I also wanted to explore the bog biome a bit and figure out what kind of beings lurked over there. What are you? Do you see anything? Giant bug. What are those beautiful little... Oh, they're adorable. Oh my god, look at them. They're adorable. On the morning of day 18 I returned home, satisfied with my brand new tame. So we had the griffin and we had the base. So what now, you might ask? I'll tell you. So we cut open the left bowl from the other side, okay? We extend the base by a bit and place our fabricator down. Sure, we have to survive without one of my bowls, but some men never had both, so what's the worst that can happen? Fun fact, Hitler only had one. Anyways, I wanted air conditioners and a power Zany, so I slayed a smaller duck for some polymer. Oh, I apparently also did this to get some Pokey Tier 3 Twitch subscriptions. I mean, some Pokeballs. Cryopods balls. Man, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy right now. With the rest of my materials, I wanted a net gun. Yes, don't judge me. So I went out looking for crystal. But like the good man Columbus, I looked for copper, but I found gold. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Tameable passive. How? I'm very scared to leave my tame, but it seems like this Dasplato is just chilling. You know what, I'll tame you. I wanted that tiny screaming poor little Dasplatosaurus, and for taming it you feed it meat, raw wild dino meat. So I slapped the alpha Dinochirus from a couple of days back, Will Smith style, and was surprised at the loot it dropped upon being defeated. Blood from an additional alpha. Its genetic makeup is very strange, but it has some practical. Bro, I needed prime meat! On the next day, I returned to the poor starving child and I fed it a piece of my meat. I expected this Dasplato to want more, so I waited patiently beside it. And hey, my parents, they taught me from a young age that patience is a great skill to have. And so if mom and dad are truly watching this part, look at this, okay? I waited for this thing to want to eat more for the whole day into day 20. I also looked at the loot crates our Cheeto gave us. Oh my god! Oh my god! No, what? So this is what you get from killing alphas in this game? This gear is insane! Anyways, back to day 20, because I was sick of waiting around for the poor Anorexiasaurus to starve itself. I went out toward the location of the 145 Harpagornis with an Argentavis trap, and I repeated what happened with the griffin back on day... whatever really. But rather than being too big like the griffin was, my man was too thin, too skinny. I became enraged, okay? I nearly punched my monitor, but the game spared me some pity and dropped a 150 Argent on my doorstep, which was nice. And hey, it went sleepy like that Sleepy Joe from those AI presidents playing Minecraft videos that I keep on seeing on my shorts. And they are not, they're the most unfunny content I've ever seen. I then smacked another Neovenator to I guess, a much longer sleep of sorts. But I was still furious. And this Neovenator made it even worse, because, look, these new modded dinosaurs, these new modded alphas, they don't give you any prime at all. They were imposters. But then, I saw something incredible. No. Oh my god! I just watched a Dimorphodon kill a 140 Argentavis. This right here. This is a beast. Like, you see this? You see this? This isn't a beast. See that? Look, even the Rhizosaurus is running from the Dimorphodon. It's running from the Dimorphodon. Oh my god. Bro, this Dimorphodon, he's in a different world. What? Oh yeah. After witnessing that, I also took down a giant alpha paranexi, anorexi, paranexiasa, duck dinosaur. I don't. Here's a real question though, to the mod makers of these mods, okay? You could have taken any dinosaur from the many 10,000s of species, and you choose to add the dinosaurs with impossible to pronounce names in your mod. Day 21 I got a new set of tools from defeating a 135 Alpha Raptor. And not to forget a lot of Prime, which was used to tame the Dustplato. Which, to my surprise, I got a debuff at 1 taming. And when I inspected what that meant, it was this. Our friend with anorexia suddenly turned into a guy with high metabolism during puberty. This guy had a starvation debuff, meaning that it would constantly lose hunger over time. I also did a metal run, but whatever. Back to the starving guy. Because metal run, it doesn't matter, okay? So, the starving guy. For the first time, I opened Steam and looked at the mod that contained this fellow. And then I looked at what this debuff meant. And after reading like a whole big part of boring lore about how the Splatosaurs were almost brought to extinction because of their lack of food, and how there were bigger carnivores that dominated the food chain, I understood how I could save my new friend. The mod AC2 added a new special kibble called Pet Dino Kibble. What this kibble does is it instantly restores about 400 hunger. So I crafted a cargo boat full of that stuff and sailed the ship into the dinosaur. From watching you shit, I actually gotta go to the toilet. Let's call you. We will call you Hungry. So 1 hour. You're telling me I have to take care of this for 1 hour. You know what I'll do? While that's going on? Something, I don't know. That something was definitely something. I used the teleportation ability from my beds to move to the old base where I look through my smithy, looking for pearls, which I could have sworn to have seen there. But never mind, as I just drove my wyvern over to the bloody crystal place from before with that one artifact and harvested just a ton of pearls. Oh, this drop was also very nice. Water. Man, I love water. You know what? I love water just as much as Americans like their guns. I hope I can make such a joke on American platform. I mean, I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Anyways, I sorted through my items and put them in boxes. I also force-fed my little dino some more, and even got the saddle for him. Later ending the day off with another metal harvesting run. Day 23 started with getting another upgrader and using it on my long neck, and I got a new plan on dealing with our Dustplato friend. That being, going out of render distance. So I traveled toward the Crimson Forest to find the pair of Carcharodontus from before. I later explored the floating islands to see the creatures there. And honestly, I was expecting a bunch of Deinosuchus, because there's a lot of water here, but no, it was rather peaceful. And at nighttime, I just casually cruised through the big desert and found concavenators and acracanthos lurking here. As well as having to watch a giant spider get squished. Which, honestly, made my day a whole lot better. Day 24. Okay, I did something extremely dangerous on day 24. We're all going to be lurched after this. Go! Oh my god, they're already here. One, two, three. How's the getaway? One, last one. Come on! Please don't go into the... Oh my god, that was way too close. Get out of render. This guy's tremendous. Oh, plop. Just went out of render. Yay me. Congratulations, let's do a victory lap. We got a maximum level egg from the wyverns. But that wasn't the only tiny spurt of victory we would feel, as our friend finally got rid of its unmatched hunger. I then tested the dust plateau. Alright, let's see what you can do. Oh, raw prime collector. That's what this thing is. Yeah, it really wasn't the greatest, but also not the worst. And for how far we're currently into the progression, it was pretty alright actually. But my arrogance thought it was way stronger than it actually was. So I took on a Alpha Raptor. Whoa, 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 let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Whoa, I got stun-locked back there. A clever girl she was. She found an Anteosaurus to team up with, and together they made a deadly pair, okay? Oh shoot! No! No! But after defeating the burning lizard man, I went after the raptor and defeated her as well. Luckily, this whole operation wasn't that much of a waste of my time, as my feeding trough was now filled to the brim. This feeder would be amazing, okay? As it meant that I wouldn't have to constantly feed every individual, but rather I could feed an army all from the same building. I then spent the rest of the day crafting some new and necessary items. A generator, some trank darts, amongst some of which were modded and far better trank darts, billboards, the aircons, and I got a hatching area outside. Using these aircons, I began incubating my stolen eggs. Man, am I the only one who remembers that crazy feminist on the news who said that air conditioning was sexist? Yeah, that happened. I then finished the night off by getting a flag blueprint from a drop and by imprinting both of my children. Day 26, my friends, day 26. Both of my kids grew up so fast. What a beautiful sight, honestly. I gave my fire wyvern the most unusual name, referencing a meme I saw some time ago. And now we needed some leveling done on my lad. And even though I grew very attached to the Griffin Mustang, I had to abandon him for a little while to defeat yet another alpha with my Bugatti. I luckily found a little bit of high ground where he couldn't hit me, and I started burning him to a crisp Anakin Skywalker style.
You were my brother, Anakin, and said you would destroy the Sith, not join them.
Brother, I am literally a giant triceratops. There's no way that we could ever be related in any way, shape or form.
I emerged victorious from that fight on day 27, and I turned Bugatti into a literal machine. Not just a device for luxury, nah, this Bugatti became the Batmobile. I found a flak chest piece in this drop, and later that day I found a Deinonychus looking fellow. A Balaur. Let me tell you something, Balaur is a nice addition to my growing army of tames. So while waiting for her to eat again, I just went ahead and tamed a couple of other passive tames nearby as well. Such as this tiny little fellow, the Ukrainosaurus, Styracosaurus, and I attempted to tame a Segno as well. Which basically looks like a Therizino that never once lifted a single kilogram in his life. I said tempted because nearing the end of the day I became extremely bored. Logged off, and forgot his existence. Today was the day to tame we a Kartar. No, not that big fellow. It is time to tame one of these smaller Kartars. Although I would have much preferred to tame the bigger one. Like, big is always better. Now, I did have an option here though, as I found another nearly max level Kartar with some pretty good stats. And I wanted to tame that one rather than the one in Crimson Forest. So I placed my billboards and my bear trap. And now, for this next part, I just gotta refill my glass of water, okay? Stop! Stop! What are you doing, you stupid bird? Oh my god, you imbecile, you imbecile! No, there's no way, there's no way. Wait. Come on, man. Are you serious right now? You're stupid. You're so stupid, Mustang. Mustang! No! How come you escaped now? Passive flee! Passive flee! No! Mustang. Oh, Mustang. You fool. You were my beloved Griffin. An amazing mount. Oh my... Like, bro. But why did it fly right into the jaws of the Grim Reaper? Why on earth would Mustang do this? Why would he end himself? Of all things. Anyways, with Grief being near me, I carefully sneaked up on the Karchar and looted my body before putting it back in its place. I then put it to sleep with my brand new ultra potent Alpha Darts, which we got from that Alpha Dinochirus. And on day 29 I gathered some cable from my cheaply made refrigerator to feed it to her. I must have completely forgotten to show me crafting that and placing it, but yes, fine, right? Yeah, sure. I ended up using Balara to harvest some bushes for narco berries, and then I ended up stumbling upon some Pinacomans. I tried to tame them, but they most likely had some sort of special food they wanted after getting cuddles, so I gave up and just fed the Karchar. And after taming her, I used my billboards to trap the other female 145. Knocked her out, and on day 30, she was tamed as well. And guess what? Mustang's death was totally useless, as the new tamed Karchar basically had better stats all around. I also defeated another Alpha Neovenator, and gotta tell you, slowly I'm getting real sick of these Alphas. I mean, they were just everywhere, like a pest, like an infection. That day I realized Bugatti was able to harvest charcoal from the red crimson trees. And my man, am I happy with that, because that meant that I no longer ever needed to wait for gunpowder production. The Yankee also has another use than to just be a metal mining slave, and I feel like no one really talks about that. This guy can harvest quite a lot of flint from rocks. So, using flint and stone to craft spark powder, I could use spark powder and charcoal to make gunpowder. I didn't want to turn this day into another grindy and boring one though. So I got on my Bugatti and started traveling northwest. Oh my god. Those raptors are a bigger threat to me than those actual guardians. 2 level 165s, that's pretty good. I wanted to explore the swamp, the highlands and the redwoods. See what beasts lurk over there, and hey, maybe even tame something new. Yes! Oh, that's cool. 2 superior kibble for that. Okay. This is why we want to explore. To find cool creatures like that. An acro. Another acro and a mapu. Until this dagger-like teeth, powerful muscle mapusaurus of prey. I might even make an army out of mapusaurus instead of And this is why we explore. Find things. What are you? Brah. What? 20k HP. And it's fighting everything. Actually something that kills megalodons. And it's a passive tame. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense in my head. Oh, it is. No, Kalenkin. Whoa. Big bear. A 135 acro. That's what I was looking for. Hey, I'd say the expedition went just fantastic. It went great. We found new tames, got an Anzu egg, and now we were up north in the snow. Let me tell you, I found the most random artifact located on the snow pillar. But other than that, the tundra was empty without a sight of any modded creatures. I wanted to end our expedition on the ball biome, Electro Balls biome, which also contained an artifact just waiting for my filthy little gamer hands to touch. But after that, I wanted to murk some Knydras for their biotoxin. A pretty good replacement for the standard narcotic, and a much cheaper alternative for taming Acrocanthosaurus. That looks so stupid. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That was actually, oh, this will be satisfying. When I got home later that day, I looked into the rabbit hole that is a modded firearm. Oh, and I crowded electronics while also finding another oil pump in another big boy drop. Day 32 was when I wanted another tame. Something brand new, something modded, something majestic. Which, this being the gigantic crocodile from the intro. Now how to tame one of these, you might ask? It's quite simple really. When it is basking, a word used to describe a crocodile just chilling and having its mouth open, you run up to it and feed it. Just that simple. Sure, I made a mistake though, and that's not having any camo armor or ghillie armor or whatever you want to call it. But you guys know me. Got it done with no problems whatsoever. Except for that time it nearly ate me, like... Nah, we'll ignore that. After showcasing the big crocodile, I simply returned home to just craft a monstrous amount of gunpowder. We were basically chilling. We were like, how's that guy from Donald Duck called? That guy that just swims in gold. We were swimming in gunpowder. We were basically chilling with all that we had, except for narcotics and polymer. But I knew of some fast solutions for both. See, you need spoiled meat and narcoberries for narcotics. One is straightforward, because Balor can just harvest narcoberries, but the other one can get extremely tedious after some time. But you can harvest dead vultures for, surprise surprise, spoiled meat. I don't know how Wildcard decided to do this, maybe just out of pure hatred toward these damn ugly birds, which would be understandable. Let me tell you all about the second solution for the polymer issue. Polymer is usually harvested from rare ducks or penguins, but I wanted to spare some lives and rather travel toward the bee cave. On Crystal Isles, you can find a giant honey cave in the redwood, and it has a bunch of harvestable beehives. These hives can give you both honey and a lot of polymer. But watch out, obviously the guarding bees won't just let you plow away. And this is why it's so important to have a crystal wyvern when doing this, as you can simply blast them in their faces and then continue harvesting. Hey, if that's not a problem solved, then I don't know anymore. Oh my god. Oh, that scared me. Okay. No. 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 Why? Why won't you? Worthless. Oh my god, it really is worthless. What the hell is wrong with crossbows? A 140 acro. Even better, a high level acro as soon as I leave the hive. We now knew of a male 135 Karchar and a tameable acro. The day it became even better though. Let me tell you, we were on a roller coaster, a mountain climb. Only positives happened. Got the cam bench. Yeah, that was pretty anticlimactic. And we got a shotgun. I then revisited the cave the following day to get some more poly. And upon returning home I got an amazing upgrade on my shotgun. It went to blue. It said, Eureka, you found a 1,000 drip. What? This is an ascendant shotgun. That's not blue, that's ascended. Later I placed some more billboards, you know? Just a lot of billboards when I'm taming. Oh, and there's something stupid when I wanted to lure the Karcha in the cage.
Run, boy, I'm almost there. I'm going to get you. Oh, you think you're safe on the parachute? Ah.
No! No, you can't go rampaging. I need you. In the evening he slept like a newborn baby. And I may have forgotten to explain what I used to knock it out. But by fusing oil with standard tranks, I created better trank darts. Just so you know. My boy woke up when the sun was rising on day 35. Man, this just looks epic. Wow, Hey, wow, I see you there. So you watched the entire first episode, 50 minutes of content. I gotta say, thank you so much for sticking to the end. Anyways, with that in mind, the next episode should be out in like, what is it, like two weeks? I think, like in 2-3 weeks. And now, why am I doing this in episodes formats? Because usually I just upload a full 100 days. But I don't know, I just kind of felt like making this video like a long one. And then I realized like, oh shoot, we're on day 34 and it's already 50 minutes long. And then I was like, well, people aren't going to watch like a full 100 days if it's like 3 hours long. So that's why episode 1 is released now, rather than that, yeah, you know, everything is just one video, which I'm going to need like one or 2 months to edit. Because if I just do it in episodes formats, first of all, you guys get to watch more, so no complaining on that. Second of all, I get more time, I'm a bit freer, and with school that's obviously nice. And third of all, you guys can help me. You guys can give me advice and tips on these mods and yeah, everything. So anyways, with that all said, stay tuned for episode 2 and goodbye for now.